So how does algae get into a saltwater pool? How do you get rid of it? How do you keep it from coming back? Why do some hot dogs still come in packs of 6, but hot dog buns come in packs of 8? All of these questions are frustrating, but only one is unanswerable. While I can't help you with your next cookout, I can help you remove algae from a saltwater pool, so let's dive in. Quick disclaimer, everyone has their own way to maintain a pool, but in the end, our goal is to help you, and the information in this video is based on my personal experience in the pool industry and the research that we've done here at swimuniversity.com. And if I missed anything, please leave a comment and let me know, and it'll also help your fellow pool owners. And if you have an answer to the hot dog question, leave a comment with that too, seriously. So before we dive into fixing your pool, we need to know a little bit about algae and pool chemistry. There are 3 different types of algae that can invade your saltwater pool. There's green, there's yellow, which is also called mustard algae, and there's black. Green is the most common and the easiest to remove. Yellow and black algae are tough, but not impossible to remove. They just take a little bit more elbow grease. The second thing to know is that saltwater pools are actually chlorine pools. A device called a saltwater chlorinator or a saltwater generator converts salt into chlorine through a process called electrolysis. So saltwater generators produce chlorine at a slow, steady rate, which is why saltwater pools are gentler on your skin, on your hair, and on your eyes, and you're not adding a huge dose of chlorine all at once. Now, while this is one benefit to owning a saltwater pool, it can be a downside when it comes to algae. That slow, steady chlorine production makes your pool vulnerable to algae if you don't keep your water properly balanced. So how do you get rid of algae once it invades your pool? Well, I'm sorry, but get ready to do some work. First, you want to brush all your pool surfaces to remove the algae, and your regular pool brush will not do. You need to get an algae brush with stainless steel bristles unless you have a vinyl liner pool. In that case, you can use a regular nylon bristled brush, and you just have to scrub harder, boy. And if you have kids, this is a good time to teach them about pool care and how brushing the pool builds character and promotes strong, healthy bones and turns them into a superhero. They'll buy it. Once you've brushed the algae off the walls and the floor of your pool, vacuum it up. Make sure to vacuum to waste so that you don't send algae right back in the pool. You may need to add some water to your pool after you do this so that you can get it back up to the ideal level. After vacuuming, you want to test your pool water and balance it for pH and alkalinity. You want your pH to be between 7.4 and 7.6 and your alkalinity between 100 parts per million and 150 parts per million, 125 parts per million being ideal. Next, it's time to shock. So make sure you use chlorine shock since your saltwater pool is, like we said earlier, actually chlorine. And you need to know how much water your pool holds. You can visit swimuniversity.com/pool-calculator to figure out how much water is in your pool, so that way you don't have to do any math yourself, because life is just too difficult to have to do math all the time. Once you know how much shock you normally need for your pool volume, which is generally about 1 pound per 10,000 gallons, you want to follow these guidelines to banish algae from your pool. If you have just a little bit of a green color, like it's a teal color, you want to double the usual amount. So for instance, if you have a 20,000 gallon pool, you'd normally use about 2 bags of shock, but for this, you are going to need to double it to 4 bags of shock. If you have a lot of algae, which means it's dark green, you want to triple that amount, so 3 times. And if you have mustard algae, this stuff can be chlorine resistant, so you're going to need to triple shock it to kill it. And if you have black algae, well, that one's even harder to kill, so you're going to need to quadruple shock it. And if your pool is so green that it looks black, you're going to either need to triple or quadruple shock your pool. Now, before you go shocking your pool all willy-nilly, I highly recommend you watch our video on how to do it. Also, you're going to want to shock at night and keep the filter system running for at least 8 hours afterwards to let the shock work its killer magic. Now, real quick, if you want to learn more about taking care of your pool with in-depth tutorials and guides, you should check out our pool care handbook and video course. You'll get over 31 video lessons plus a fully illustrated guide covering everything you need to know about pool maintenance. And it is, I promise you, packed with money-saving tips so you don't break the bank on your swimming pool. This is the ultimate manual for every type of pool and it's always up to date. And because you watch this entire video, you can get 10% off by using the promo code VIDEO. Just go to swimuniversity.com/pool-care-handbook or click the link below. The following morning, your pool water should look cloudy blue. That's all that gray, dead algae floating around. However, if it's still slightly green, you're gonna need to shock it again with the same amount to kill that algae dead. So after that, I recommend that you run your filter system 24/7 to help clear it up, and you can also use some clarifier to help you achieve water clarity faster. So make sure that you test the water so that your chlorine has returned to the normal level, and if your water is unbalanced, you want to balance it again. Get all your levels where they need to be before you let anybody back into your swimming pool. So now that you've done all that work to remove algae, you don't want to have to do it again. So to keep algae from attacking your pool in the first place, follow these steps. Number one, balance your water chemistry at least once a week. More often if you're swimming a lot, and you want to make sure that your chlorine level stays between 1 and 3 parts per million, ideally 3 parts per million. Number two, you want to shower before getting into your pool. It doesn't have to be like a soap and shampoo shower, just a quick rinse. Number three, wash your swimsuits if you've been in a natural body of water or a public pool. If you've just been in your own pool and maintaining the water as normal, you can just do a rinse, that'll be fine. Number four, balance your water chemistry. Did I say that one already? Okay, if I did, it's worth repeating. Number five, you want to clean your pool toys and other equipment between uses. Wipe down floats and other things with diluted bleach or a bleach-based cleaner to kill algae and to keep mildew from forming. You want to rinse those well to get rid of all the bleach before you put it back into your pool. That's going to protect your equipment. Number six, if your saltwater generator has a boost mode that releases an extra dose of chlorine, use it weekly or more if necessary. And just remember to use it at night after everyone's out of the pool to give chlorine time to dissipate. Number seven, balance your water chemistry and keep chlorine at 3 parts per million. This is important. All right, if I missed anything, or if you have any further questions about getting rid of algae in a saltwater pool, please leave a comment. And if you want to learn more about pool maintenance, troubleshooting, product reviews, or even taking care of your hot tub, please subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. That's it. And as always, happy swimming.